Hello. I'd like to read another piece from Idries Shah Remembered and a second piece by our family friend, Richard Rieu. I called it Only Passing Through. In 1967, Shah oversaw the move from Coombe Springs to Langton House, just outside the spa town of Tunbridge Wells in Kent. Not long afterwards, my wife Helen and I purchased Clifford House, a neighbouring property to Langton House, with ample gardens and a wonderful Victorian water tower. In those early weeks and months, I used to go for long walks through the fields to get the lay of the land. On one such occasion, I was making my way back through one of the large fields that had come with Langton House, accompanied by our dog, Otto. It was a blustery late autumn day and the leaves were swirling everywhere. I was still at the far end of the field when Otto shot off at tremendous speed, making a beeline for a copse of trees and thick bushes. I called out, but Otto had no intention at all of following my orders, so rather more than irritated, I went after him. As I approached the copse, the wind seemed to die down. I imagined that Otto had picked up the scent of a rabbit or a fox. Calling his name, I started clapping my hands in my hope to get him back. But something happened, something that I had most certainly not expected. I found Otto sitting calmly at the foot of a sprawling old apple tree. Beside him, sitting cross-legged, was Shah. I remember that moment and the utter unexpectedness of it. All I could do was to greet Shah and apologize if Otto had startled him. Shah motioned a hand above his head, sweeping an arc from left to right. "This is such a magnificent tree," he said. "And it's all that's left." "All that's left?" "Yes, there used to be a cottage here," he explained. "The front door was over there, and under the flagstones there was and still is a well." I peered in the direction of where Shah was now pointing. There was indeed a flat flagstone with dirt clustered around its iron ring. "I had no idea that any of this was here," I said. Shah shrugged. "I found it a few weeks ago," he answered. "I was going over an aerial photograph of the property, and it seemed to me there was more to this little corner of the field that met the eye. I've been coming down here almost every day to spend a little time." "Time in thought?" Shah shrugged again. "I'm not sure if you feel it too," he said softly, "but I get a sense of connection here." Pausing, I allowed my mind to wander. All of a sudden, I was thinking of my youth and of my father reading aloud a Greek translation he had been working on. Shah let the silence settle between us, as if giving the place itself a chance to speak. The wind had picked up again, rustling through the apple tree's branches, scattering handfuls of leaves all over the place. Otto, usually restless, remained perfectly still. I turned back to Shah. "A connection to what?" I asked. He smiled faintly, brushing a stray leaf from his jacket. "To the ones who were here before us," he said. "To the ones who will come after. And to something greater than all of that." Shah got to his feet and stretched his arms. "These places, these moments, they don't belong to us," he said. "We only pass through." And with that, he wished me a good afternoon. With a wry smile, he left Otto and me to the apple tree, the forgotten well, and to our memories too.